Yeah, I met this girlfriend, this girl years ago. A lot of people know about it. A girl called Ario. Um, she was on the crack. She got me on the crack, but she was worse than me in a way, yeah. But what I did, I made her worse because I didn't want to go on the street and do things with people to get crack. So I'd rather buy it for her and keep her off the streets. But when I used to go home or whatever, about 2 or 3 days later, and she'd go back on the street because she needed crack because they give her so much of it, yeah. So really, I was her worst enemy as such, yeah. Anyway, so this time, me and her been on the cracks for quite some days, yeah. She had a really bad argument with me, and and I couldn't get no more stuff, so I left. I went back to my place and tried to sleep. It's virtually impossible, but after 3 or 4 days, you start eating. I mean, you eat more chocolate and cakes than anything, And I sort of like dozed off, and about days later, my phone was ringing, and I picked it up, and it was a mum. Where's Ario? And I said, well, I don't know. I left her at home. She said, no, she hasn't. No one's seen her. We're a bit concerned. You was the last one to see her, right? Where is she? I said, I don't know. She said, well, as far as I know, Ray, I know that she was around the Shepherd's Bush area, that area. You've got to try and find her for me, please. Otherwise other things are going to happen and you won't like it, Ray. So I thought, fuck me, like police involved, everything. I can't have all that, yeah? Anyway, so I'm driving around. Looking for her, and I'm driving everywhere. I mean, just driving everywhere I could possibly think of, where she might be. So I'm at Chiswick roundabout now. I'm gonna go up towards the airport. Sometimes she goes up there. There's hotels up there, and have a look up there. Yeah. So I'm Chiswick roundabout. I'm coming down the North Circular onto the Chiswick roundabout. Just going to go a left and go round and go up this road up to the M4 that way. Yeah. As I'm waiting to go, I just looked to the left, to the right. I don't know what it was. Something gave me to look. As I looked, I see a car, and it was Ario in the back of the car. Yeah, I could see it, and she's banging on the window. Yeah, and I wondered what was going on. So I thought, rather than me go round the roundabout, I just done a quick right, and people bibbing me. I was going the opposite way, right, onto the greatest road, and I'm chasing the car, yeah. And I've got a fast car, a Toyota. I'm driving it as fast as I can. They're going down the greatest road. They're passing. They're going for all the lights, all the red lights. How they get away with it, I don't know. And all of a sudden, we go down the road further and further and come to, I think it's Isleworth or something. Anyway, we're going down the road and they stopped at the lights and they couldn't get by and they're going mad, bing. So I pulled by the side of them, I'm pointing, and Abby's banging on the window. She's banging the window, and I don't know what to do. And they start off again, and I do a quick left, thinking they're going to get away from me. I done a left and bumped the car from behind, yeah, and the car hit this big wall and stopped. I jumped out of the car, and the driver, he couldn't get out of the car that quick, yeah, but the passenger, and got out of the car with like a bat, but not like a baseball bat. It was like a big bit of wood, and he got out of the car with that, and sort of like rushed towards me. I put my arm up, right, and as I put my right arm up, he whacked me across the arm. I was so much adrenaline in me, and I was so mad about everything. I didn't feel nothing. I just went mad, yeah. I put my arm up, he smashed my arm, and then I hit him I come across with the left bump. I hit him with the left foot. He went down, and the bit of wood went on the floor, and I picked it up and I'm smashing him with the bit of wood, yeah. The driver jumps out of the car. He thinks he's going to get away. I'm sort of like chasing him, but as I'm chasing him, when you're on crack, actually you're out your nut. I don't know where I am. I've been on the pipe trying to find. I've got some gear. I want to go, and that's what I'm saying. I'm out my nut, yeah. So this guy now, the driver, is trying to get away, right? So I'm chasing the driver and I chucked this bit of wood at him and it hit him on the side of the neck, knocked him on the floor, right, and then I really bashed him bad with a bit of wood. I smashed him to pieces. The other one's spark out. This one I'm really battering him in the legs, the arms, everything. I walked over to the car and Ariel's in the back of the car with this guy. I don't know what they are. They're not English, they're not black, they're not they're not fucking light skin, I don't know what they are, what religious they are, I'm not bothered. They're not talking English anyway, yeah? The guy's got in the back of the car, he's got around the neck. My Ariel's got around the neck. And he's saying to me, like, in English, but not English, you understand? He's got an accent. And he's saying to me, you get me too close, I will kill her, yeah? Yeah, fucking hell, man. I said, listen, let me tell you something, right? I'll be truthful with you, mate. Let her go, and I'll let you go, yeah? Come out of the car, and I'll let you go. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to go nowhere, mate. You're gonna stay. He said, I'll kill her. I'll snap her neck, and I'll get out of the car and I'll run. I said, you ain't going nowhere, mate. I said, let her go. Let her go, and I swear that I won't do nothing. He edged more and more to the door, right? The door's open, but he's edging them more, and she put her foot out the door. He's got her around the neck, yeah? All of a sudden I said, run. And he's got her around the neck, she's trying to run, and he's got to try and it'll crash. I've hit him with a bit of wood on the shoulder, yeah? He's let her go, mate. This geezer, I swear, I was in tears. I was crying, you know? I was crying, I don't know what it was, in pain, or relief, or what, I don't know what it was. I was in a bad way, man. And I just kept smashing this guy with a bit of wood. He was going to choke, he was going to snap her neck. And she looked over to me, mate, and I looked at her, and they must have really, really abused her, something terrible. She had a dress on, and her legs were full of blood. Her legs were full of blood. Her chest was all out. It was all bit, you know, her chest was all bit marks all over it. And what they'd done to her, I don't know, but her legs, she was smothered in blood, you know. Her face, mate, they just battered her, man. Well, I don't know what they was going to do with her, taking her away to kill her, or what he was going to do to her, putting her up. I don't know what he was going to do to her, you know, but me saving her, mate, made me, I cried, you know. I cried. I don't know what it was, adrenaline, fear, I don't know what it was, but I started crying. And I just cuddled her and put her in the car, put her in the back of the car and told her to lay down, yeah? And I walked over to these geezers, man, and I made this bit of wood. And I swear, I just smashed them to pieces, man. I smashed them, I kept smashing them, all around the legs. I didn't hit their heads, all around their legs, the arms, the back. I just kept hitting them and smashing them. And the mess I made of her, mate, the blood was pouring down her legs. Her face was all smashed as well, you know what I mean? She's really, really pretty, yeah? And just, like, you can see where they battered her. Her chest was all bite marks all over it. And I don't know, why do these people want to do this to her, you know? She's cracking, I suppose they was in a crack, I don't know. I threw the bit of wood, which I should have kept, and I looked at my arm, and then the pain started. They snapped my arm, yeah? A bone in my arm was snapped, and it was sticking out through my arm. And the pain, I didn't realise when this guy hit me with the wood 2 or 3 times on my arm, yeah? I didn't realise that it snapped my arm, and it had gone through my flesh, you know, and it snapped it in two. And then, because of the adrenaline, was starting to stop, yeah? The pain was like just crazy, man. I was in so much pain. And I had to go, there's no way I could not go to the hospital. I had to go to the hospital, snap my bone and everything. I was in a bad way, yeah? I had to take her to hospital as well. And I just took her to hospital and said, look, you know, I just saved her life, you know. Some people got hold of her, and I said, I don't know what they've done to her, you know, she's in a bad way. And I said, these guys tried to assault me as well, bash me up. I didn't say that I smashed them to pieces. I just said they got her out of the car, and I ran with her, you know, and that's it, you know. And she was in a bad way, man. She was I was in a bad way. My arm was snapped. I was in hospital. She stayed in hospital. We both stayed in hospital. Yeah. They done put my arm back together again and all this plaster on my arm, but I was in a bad way. Yeah. She was worse than me. They done her internally. They done things to her that I wouldn't like to say really what they done to her. You know, but she was really bleeding bad. You know, and her face was all smashed. Or her chest, they bit. How can anybody do that, mate? You know what I mean? Not bite. They bit her chest, bit it. You know, with all bite marks all over her chest and her nipples, and she's just like in a bad way. Yeah, who could do that? You know what I mean? We're animals, man. You know, but these guys, they'd never do that again. Yeah. They would never do that again, you know. And I should imagine that, you know, I should imagine someone see them and maybe got an ambulance. I don't know what happened, yeah, but I'm telling you something. They will never ever do that again. If they could walk ever again, I don't know. I just smashed their legs, their arms. I just went mad. Went mad with it. Was threw a bit of wood away. I didn't wear gloves or nothing. I was just mad. I know what I mean. Just too much, mate. You know, to see someone you love so much, yeah. And she was like banging on the window when I chased them, and I could see the face, you know, the fear of her face and the state of her face, you know. And when I see her getting out of the car with this guy around her neck, and I told her to run, I know she couldn't run because he had her around her neck, but it gave me that quick second. You know, as she's going to do this guy, and the blood. When I see the blood pouring down her leg, right, her leg was pouring, and I see her chest. Wow, man! I just went ape shit. I just put her in the back of the car. I went ape shit, mate, and just come and I battered them. I had to do it, you know. But I don't know, you know, like I was just so much in a bad way. That's all. So anyway. This is Bang Bang Rail. Please press the like button and subscribe, and good morning, yeah.